Good morning, Paul Georgi from Allendale. It's December 10th, 2010. Well, the USDA released their monthly supply-demand numbers here this morning at 7:30, and the surprise, I think, is that they didn't change very much, which normally they don't, but the trade was anticipating some major reductions in ending stocks, and it didn't happen. The USDA raised the corn ending stock slightly, only 5 million bushel from last month. They had 827 last month. They put the corn ending stocks this month at 832 million bushel. So that was about a 30 million bushel greater number than what the trade was expecting. They're calling the market there maybe 1 to 3 lower. At least that's the early call. By the time we get to the opening, it may change, but calling corn down 1 to 3 off of the number. Wheat number 858 million ending stocks. The trade was looking for a number like 849, so not a big change there. That 858 was a little higher than last month. Soybeans 165. That was down 20 million bushel from last month, which actually came all in the export numbers. They just raised the exports by 20 million bushel, and that was the change, and that's why we got lower ending stocks. So all in all, not going to be an earth-shaking surprise here this morning. So would expect to call, or we're calling right now, corn a couple lower, wheat probably a steady to maybe a couple lower, and soybeans steady to 3 to 4 higher. The other news that we've got this morning is what's China going to do this weekend. That's a big factor that could have an impact on our export business of soybeans to China as they try to control inflation. Rumors right now have it that they will increase their reserve rate by a half a basis point. That could support their currency, which in turn support the U.S. dollar, since our dollar is tied to their currency, and in turn could put some pressure on the market. They're supposed to make that announcement here over the weekend in an anticipation that it's not going to have that dramatic of effect initially on the marketplace. Also, China auctioned, or had up for auction, 191,000 tons of soybeans. They had no bidders, so maybe they are slowing down inflation there. And one of the reasons why there was no bidders, I think, is because the anticipation of lower prices or adjustment here in inflation situation. Why buy it today? Buy it next week when prices are lower. Weather continues to dominate the wheat trade. That hasn't changed. Australia continues to get rain. Australia, Brazil should get more rain this weekend. However, the dry areas in Argentina are not expected to get much, maybe a quarter to a half inch, 30–40% coverage. Certainly not a drought buster, and that we'll be watching again here over the weekend and could have an effect on our market here come Monday morning. The livestock trade, cash markets traded yesterday at 101, which was down anywhere from $1 to $3 from last week. The cutout values were lower, down 134 in the choice. Select actually down 55. The attitude in the cattle market right now, with the big outside day we had on Tuesday, is going to put some resistance on traders' minds anyway, and we expect that with the weaker cash, cattle trade could find some weakness there. I think the traders in the cattle pit are going to be focusing a lot on economic news, strength of the dollar, and stock market attitude to give them some further directions here, especially with the hitting that 110 area in the April contract here this last week. The pork trade, we're 35 cents higher there. We do have some fill-in buying for hams, especially as we go into the Christmas holiday. Increase in ham demand, increase in turkey demand as well, which takes some business away from the beef. So another slap for the beef traders here. Their next big time will come after the first of the year. So the overall trade today, we expect some volatility. We've been anticipating the grain trade. If the market trades higher in the corn, we expect that we probably will see the livestock markets move higher as well. So I think one market will affect others, and especially in overall trader attitude, and that is going to be monitored very closely here today by Allendale. So if you got any questions, give us a call here at 800-262-7538. We wish you a successful trading day. We'll talk to you on Monday morning. Thank you.